Tonight, from Austin, Texas, it's a special Christmas night edition of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Austin Armadillos taking on Russell Wilson and the Mexico City Golden Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Mexico City Golden Eagles and the Austin Armadillos. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Austin team entering play. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be piloted by their veteran quarterback standing 6'4". It's Ryan Tannehill.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
On second down, here's the option. And he powers his way up past the 30. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
This is Gaskin on the carry. A gain of 3, second down.
The ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Here we go. Ready? Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 49 Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. They'll run now with Gaskin. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun, Tannehill. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
That's good.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39.
Here's Gaskin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Austin 1st down.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
Here's Tannehill. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Tannehill. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
2-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, here's Hall. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly, but behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. They go play action now. Wilson. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 10 carries, 59 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Complete to number 84. Out of bounds just past midfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. His throw incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. the gun, here's Wilson.
8 yards to go.
Being chased out left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to, but he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up 4th down.
So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try.
A 31-yard attempt.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And the holding penalty sets him back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Intercepted.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This will be caught inside the 10.
Wilson.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll run with Madison. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now Jones. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Austin's offense ready to go again. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Tannehill. And it's caught by Parker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12.
First and 10.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Tannehill. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's good.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
One after here coming up. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. From the 29, Wilson. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. And he'll find Hall.
Wilson's pass.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw again is Wilson. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
It's a gain of 6.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Wilson will throw again. Escaping the pressure. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Cairo Santos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now Jones. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Tannehill. And oh, what a catch there by Allen. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
First down and 10. At their own.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's only had a couple of carries. I mean, when you've got a horse like this, second quarter, got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
You can't just neglect him. He's got to touch it, and often, in order to get maximum out of him. Typically, these types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see the damage as the game goes on.
Yeah, let's see. You're going to try to get him into the flow, we would assume here. It's a gain of 6, and that will be the final play of this first half.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago, and that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game, and you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you, and you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game has been Russell Wilson, who was dynamic, as usual, in that first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Wilson.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, Wilson. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Kamara. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Again, it's Kamara. Uses the stiff arm.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Josh Allen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson forced out to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the defense.
Wilson on the keeper. A fumble on the play.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Yes, kid. That's good. 4.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. But Tannehill going to keep it. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
The ball carrier.
So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 14.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Tannehill.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
51, Mike 51. Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Myles Gaskin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Kamara, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
so they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Armadillos 21.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They run it again with Kamara. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this 1st down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes them.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Now he's flushed out left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
At the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. He's got his man, Boyd. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Here's Madison running on first down. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Alexander.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On second down, Kamara. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
Kamara on the carry. The tackle made by Malik Hooker.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. From the gun, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
It's a gain of
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Here's Madison. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Going to run with Madison again. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And able to find Kirk complete. That he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
A gain of 14. First down, Golden Eagles.
A 10th carry for Kamara. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Wilson. They'll get this underneath to Madison.
Wilson's pass.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Wilson's pass.
Christian Kirk with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Now the point after try for Santos. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays.
31. Armadillos, 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
At
Austin's offense ready to go again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Tannehill on first down. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Chandler Jones in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The offense on third down tonight. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Yeah, and he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
21.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 26-yard line.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute 50 remaining. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Tannehill. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. Here we go on fourth, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
They'll run it with Madison. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
No, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen, because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for our visitors, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Austin, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.